Hello, all, and welcome to tonight's beer review, which I am dubbing the Take 3 beer review because this is the fourth take. And why is it the fourth take? Because I keep on getting error messages when I run the camera, but when I go and check the clip, it's perfectly fine. It's driving me crazy. I'm really sick of running. My camera is literally 10 years old. I used to have a good microphone, like an expensive condenser mic, but it or the cord or the socket or the audio box utility I have, some part of that chain has died, and I have neither the money nor the interest. So I'm stuck with the built-in mic. So it's really a thing, and it's bothering me. And if I had more income, yeah, I'd go and get it fixed, but I don't. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, to solve my wounded ego, we are going to be reviewing another Hipster 40. I call these Hipster 40s because even though they're 19.2 ounces, they kind of fulfill the same purpose that a 40 ounce did, as I mentioned in the last review. And I'm hoping this one is a bit better than the one I had before, which was kind of a letdown, to be honest. And this is from Lagunitas. And this is Maximus Colossal IPA. It is a Imperial IPA, 9.0 ABV, guaranteed, one and done. This is all you're going to need for the night. So let's read the verbiage on it, because Lagunitas basically goes and writes a Russian novel on these things. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet consector adepissing illit donet maximus. As you can tell, I don't know Latin. Uh, ex et nisi aliquam commodo. Are you not entertained? And there is a tide in the affairs of big IPAs which posits that a flood of hops leads to a fortune in liquid. In our 25 plus years of brewing big IPAs, we've learned this is to be mostly true. With one big caveat, balance is everything. I agree there. We believe Maximus to be exactly that. A2, let us know. Maximus IPA is the liquid paragon of our decades-long obsession with hop-forward brewing, expressed in a harmonious, thundering voice for all the hop cats. So let's just get straight to this, shall we? It's already gotten a lot of condensation on the can because, like I said, 4 takes before I could get this right. Thankfully, I never opened this thing before then. And oh my goodness, I can already tell I'm going to enjoy this bit more. Pouring it into pub glass here. Nice clear golden orange color with a thick off-white head that is redolent of pine, dank, grapefruit, biscuity malts, sweet biscuity malts, sweet citrus zest. The citrus zest is, it's so sweet smelling on the nose here that it almost smells like candied citrus zest. But yes, definitely West Coast style. Very little in the way of tropical fruit notes here. Let's get this 9.0 on the palate, shall we? Mm. My, that's bitter. Sorry, there's gnats all around me for some reason right now. I have no idea why. They just suddenly appeared out of the ether. It's like I opened this beer and it just attracted every gnat in like a 20-meter radius here. So yeah, I guess they like the smell of this as much as I do. They're literally landing on the beer can over here. So very bitter hop forward. The bitterness continues throughout, but is strongest in the front. Sweet, almost honeyed malting in the mids. Continues off into the finish with a sort of rindy bitterness, lasting rindy bitterness in the palate, but it's not tongue-scorchingly bitter. Bitterness is front-loaded, and as such, I'd say this is pretty well balanced in that respect. Mouthfeel is fairly thick, but not super oily. No real booziness to this, at least right now. It might change when it warms up a bit, but the booziness seems non-existent to fairly minimal. I swear to God, it's so weird. They weren't here earlier. As soon as I popped this beer open, all of them just suddenly just whoosh. And we're all trying to get to this beer here for some reason. And no, it's not because I'm filthy or anything. My garbage is just emptied. I mean, I think the only thing here is like my recyclables. My sink is empty. It's clean. I clean every week. Goodness gracious. Am I trying to caution my own soul here? I don't know. Some dank effervescent notes in the top. Definitely starting to feel that alcohol now. All in all, not too complex. I think I've sort of covered all the taste notes here. It is a pretty good example of a style that I'm not very much a fan of. Um, to be honest, I would not drink this if I was not looking for things to review at the moment. But yeah, if you like the Imperial IPA style, I can say this one's pretty good. It's worth a shot. If you're like me and you're looking for a little something a little bit more sessionable than a hipster 40, yeah, might not be your cup of tea. So, folks, and I'm going to pour the rest of this out into the pint glass here, just so I can get rid of this, clean this can out, and get rid of it. I don't want any more nets here. Lagunitas Maximus Colossal IPA. One and done for the night, really, in regards to alcohol intake. It would be rather foolish to drink more than one of these, unless you're probably an alcoholic or something. Yeah, and I'm probably going to have to brew some tea after this, that's for sure. Well, folks, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so if you like Imperial IPAs, probably dig this. If you're like me and you want something more sessionable, But either or, it's enjoyable enough that I'm going to go and finish this and figure out a way to get some more, make sure I don't wake up with a headache and find out where these gnats are coming from, for God's sakes. They're starting to get into my face now.